We see the Big Brothers Big Sisters flag being flown at City Hall in St. Catharines. 2 more flag raisings coming up for Big Brothers Big Sisters North and West Niagara. September 23rd in the town of Lincoln, September 26th in Niagara-on-the-Lake. And that's because the focus this year during Big Brothers Big Sisters Month is the power of mentorship. That gives us a perfect opportunity to meet one of the most enthusiastic Big Brothers mentors involved in this area that I've ever met, Ryan Huckla. Only a Big Brother for a short period of time so far, but man, you've thrown yourself right into this.
Absolutely. You know, it had been something that I had been thinking years about getting involved in. And I think with COVID taking place, 2021 there, the opportunity, things were opening up again. I said, you know what, now or never, community, you know, these kids need that mentorship, so I need to be there for them.
Now, I know, looking into your background a bit, you were student council president at Niagara College, which shows a big commitment to a larger community, not just going to school for yourself, but also working for the thousands of students attending school. So giving back is something that seems to be part of your nature.
It again, right? Second nature to me. You know, wherever I can work and give back is always a plus for me. Whether it's through my work as a personal support worker, you know, whether it was through working at the college as the president and advocating for the thousands of students there. You know, now I get to work with Brady, who's my little brother, and we get to hang out every week and, you know, really be supports for each other.
Tell me about Brady. What's he like?
He is one of the coolest kids I met, and I hope he doesn't get embarrassed with me saying that on TV here. But he is energetic, he is creative, he is just a fun individual who, you know, is learning that sense of adventure and just teaching me along the way.
Was it an easy relationship to build right from the beginning?
Absolutely, because through the process of volunteering and getting set up with Big Brothers Big Sisters, they have an urgent need for volunteers. But when they are talking with you and getting to know you, they're in their heads matching. So they told me, Ryan, after talking to you for a couple hours, we knew to pair you up with Brady. So right away they knew that we would get along. You know, we both like cats and ice cream and adventure. So they said, yeah, connected the two, rest was history.
Cats, ice cream, and adventure. So what do you two do together?
Again, so whatever's happening in the Niagara region, you know, we've gone hiking through the trails. Last fall, we visited every pumpkin patch in the area and did all of the corn straw mazes around town. So that was fun. We didn't get lost. That was very thankful. But, you know, on hot days, right, we'd go swimming in some of the local pools in Welland, grab ice cream afterwards. And thanks to a lot of businesses in Niagara who offer partnerships with Big Brothers Big Sisters, we're able to also go to places like the Bird Kingdom that offer discounted prices for Big Brothers Big Sisters.
When you look at the time that you spend together, you know, the theme this month is the power of mentorship. What does that mean to you, the power of your mentorship for Brady?
Again, when we look at community, community grows when the community works on itself. And so for me, who wants to be a part of that, who wants a strong community in Niagara, it begins with me volunteering that time. So when I am spending time with Brady, we're working on different lessons, right? Whether it's you know, generosity or whether it's you know, that self-empowerment piece. When we're together, right, we're working on that together. Because he ignites that, you know, exploration again in me where we're going on a hike and he'll say, hey, let's check that out over there. And I say, sure, why not? Why are we just staying on the path, right? And at the same time, when we're going swimming and there's a high dive and he may be a little nervous at the beginning, well, I let him know, hey, you got this. I know you can do this. And by the end of it, he's jumping off there as well. So again, any kind of mentorship, any of that power really goes both ways in a partnership like that. But what is important for me is that I'm there for him and I can share the knowledge that I've taken in and pass it along.
Now you're 29 years old, still a fairly young guy, but you must be learning a lot about what's important to youth these days as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I have a sister who is, you know, 17, right? So I always kind of get my tips from her. try and remain somewhat cool. I won't be as cool as her though. But again, right, with Brady as well, I hear about what's going on in his life, right? What's interesting? What are his friends talking about? What are the go-to movies, in the class? So again, when you open your eyes and your ears to these kind of experiences, you're bound to learn something.
What would you say to someone who might be on the fence thinking, yeah, I wouldn't mind being a big brother or a big sister, but I need that last push? What would you say?
I'd say volunteer. I'd say get out and do it now. There is an urgent need. They need people. They need people. And really it comes down to, we're talking about an hour a week, whether it is in a group mentorship program or whether it's a one-on-one match like I'm volunteering with. They just need people. And it's one of those where if you think, am I ready? Am I the right fit? You absolutely are. Because at the end of the day, if you're thinking about it, and you have that leadership quality, if you have qualities that need to be shared to the world, open up that bottle, release it, start mentoring these youth. Because that's how we're going to get a better, stronger community, is when we start supporting each other and giving these people the chance to really grow and be their best selves.
Ryan, I promise that you were one of the most enthusiastic mentors ever that I've met for Big Brothers Big Sisters. You delivered. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And to our viewers, nwniagara.bigbrothersbigsisters.ca for more information. And businesses, please take a look at the information about the Snowflake project coming up in October.